this is a presentation where people share their stories from their hearts from across the world. And we are super, super excited to get going. Melissa, do you want to introduce the first person?
Yes, I'm going to introduce Louis. You know, guys, I met Louis in 2021 out in a farm in Kwaggasfontein. I did not know anybody there besides my husband Regan and Chris. And we didn't know, well, Regan had met most of the people and he had previously met Louis. And I had the honor and pleasure as well with my husband to actually see Louis get married at the end of last year to his beautiful, beautiful wife and artist. I just want to say congratulations to you. And Louis, thank you so much for also taking the time out to, you know, for being here this evening and for sharing your testimony.
Thank you so much, Melissa, Adele, and all the core leaders. Yeah, you know what I've seen what you guys have done for Gift of Legacy the last year and almost 1 month. It's phenomenal. Most of us, when we started off last year, we thought, you know what, we're going to give it the best we can. We never knew it was going to get so huge, so big. And I think the people in GL right now is the people that should be and must be there. And it's actually awesome knowing that with all the experience that we picked up over the last year, like you say, Melissa, we built up friendship, leadership, and also guidance. And I must say, you know, a lot of us got quiet over the last 4 or 5 months. You know, there's a lot of things that have been happening in GL, where it's obviously for the better. You know, a lot of compression stuff happened. And most people that know in any, call it business or so forth, if you hang in and you keep on doing what you need to do, this is not a quick rich scheme. You just need to do what you have to and always help your fellow members and people that are obviously with you going through this journey. I must say, I was so blessed, and I was awoken this last 2 days of someone that landed up on a board, which I never even knew that I was laying on a legend, believe it or not. And I was, the amazing thing here is the lady that gifted me on that board was someone that was going through struggles over the last 2-3 months so bad that when she had to give me that gold gift, it was coming out of her heart. She was so eager and excited and watching the dollar-rand conversion to give me the right amount. You know what it meant to me? It just meant to me that, you know what, there's people out there that need it more than me and more than people on this call as well. And we just need to carry on. We just need to help everyone, because you know what? Gift of Legacy is doing far better than most platforms or things out there that I've ever been involved with. And if you see the core people still committed going, yeah, that is what's making me, and I know people that I work with, carry on. So thank you so much. I'm very honored to be on this call. Thank you.
Oh, Louis, I just want to say thank you so much. And, you know, I just want to echo what Louis said. We've become a family. I mean, all these beautiful faces that I see here and the people that I interact with. I mean, some people I've spoken to and have become near and dear friends, I've never met face to face. And I just want to say, wow, you guys have been an incredible, incredible support family. And I mean, just look how Louis got a gift from somebody who was so happy and joyous to actually give him a $1,600 gift. For many of you who are in third world countries like us in South Africa, that's a lot of money. I mean, that's 28,000 Rand here in South Africa. I can only imagine how much it is in other countries as well. So imagine getting so much and being able to give so much back, and with joy and with love and with gratitude. You know, we always need to remember, when we give from a happy place, we're going to receive from a happy place. And the more we give, the more we receive. So thank you so much, Louis. And I'm so grateful that you managed to get a gold gift. And how can you not know your legend on the board? Oh my word, I want to shake you. But congratulations.
Definitely congratulations, Louis. So we're going to call you the golden guy now. So enjoy all of your gifts. Folks, we are going to talk about compression, but this call is all about your vibe and your tribe. And so we want to share some of the people that we know and who are dear to us. And somebody who is very dear to me is going to speak now. His name is Rashid. I call him Sido, and I've never met him. I've known him since the beginning of lockdown through another online platform where we first met, and then he joined us in the precursor program and is now very involved in Gift of Legacy. Him and his darling wife, Rosie, have become very dear friends to me, and they are part of my tribe. And last week, my tribe had our own little Zoom call, a very small, intimate little Zoom call. And while we were waiting for people to join, Rashid shared and just started talking from his heart. And actually, he created a lot of the idea for this call tonight, just by what he shared. And I asked him that night immediately, please, will you share? So Rashid, Sido, it's your time. You're going to speak from your heart, and you're going to share exactly what you shared last week. But first of all, I just want to say from my side that you and Rosie are so dear to me, and we've never met in person, but truly you are some of my best friends, and I love you guys dearly. And just share from your heart, because you touched me so much when you shared last week. Over to you, my friend.
Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, one and all. Adele, the feeling is mutual, Adele, and it's nice being on the call with you once again. Last week was only 5 people, but this evening it's a lot more, and I need to share something before I introduce myself properly, to share something, because I don't want this stigma to stay attached to my name. I forever, through my school career, bunked or made an excuse or some way not to do or grow
Hold on, Sido, we can't hear you too.
And
Sido, can you just repeat? Can you just repeat? We got a bit of interference there.
Okay. Throughout my school career, I have made an excuse or played sick. I did whatever I could to avoid oral examinations. I don't know, with our education system, there was an oral section in the old system where you had to stand in front of the class and give off your whatever oral topic was chosen. And I could never understand why I could not speak in front of people. And tonight I'm taking that step because it's more than 5 people. And I'm doing this because I feel I need to share, and maybe people out there will be able to relate to my story. I'm going to start. My name is Rashid Jacobs. I was born in District 6, Cape Town, South Africa. And I don't know how many people are aware of District 6 and Cape Town, South Africa, the reputation South Africa has had and where they come from. But I would like to say where I come from. I come from District 6, which was the backyard of an icon of slavery, the castle of Jan van Riebeeck. I don't know if they've renamed the building now, but it's an icon. It's a monument, and for me, it signifies slavery. And I grew up hating the slavery because the whole world is enslaved. For me, the whole world, after all these decades, the understanding has come that this world is dependent on the system called money. We are entirely dependent on it because we are born into the dependence of it. The person who bears you is dependent on that system, so it's difficult for you to get out of that system. So I was born in the backyard, but from that backyard of slavery, professors were born, doctors were born, teachers were born, not only gangsters. But the gangsterism factor gave me a different perspective of life. I never became a gangster. I never did. I had close relations with gangsters, yes. I will say, on a friendly basis. But they taught me the wrong side of what they were doing, actually. They were teaching me that because the principles they were trying to follow were distorted, like all communities of today have been distorted. All faith and religions for me point me towards living as a community. Come and live as one unity. That is community. So I'm thinking, how do I rid myself of these shackles, man? These shackles of, there's no other term for it, capitalism. How do I rid myself? And then Chris comes along with this idea because it's through Adele, through Chris that Adele is in this. And it's through Adele that my wife got into this. And because of that, I got involved. I was blessed into this beautiful community. This community that's so close to my wife for living. And here it is. One good supper, one weekend of partying, whichever way you're going to spend it. But on a weekend, adults spend on average $100 on themselves. Why? It's a way of life. It's a way of life, and we all follow it because we have to stay engaged in the capitalist machine. Otherwise, you cannot survive. But now, the idea that I understand the gift of legacy is taking that $100 out of the system. And you give somebody with it that relieves the tension of his shackle or her shackle to that machine. And in that sense, you're helping a fellow human being. And you're starting to relieve yourself from the dependence of that machine. Because forever you receive a gift and you give your gift unconditionally. What can break a cycle such as if it is done with love and community? That is why I belong to Gift of Legacy, to a community. I believe not in communism, in communityism. That is Rashid. Thank you for accepting me in your family.
Rashid, thank you. Thank you. Thank you for
Okay.
everything you've just said, because what you said last week and what you've said now, that is gift of legacy. And your words are going to touch many people across the world. Thank you. I know how hard it was for you, and I know I put you on the spot, but I have so much respect for you. Thank you,
No,
sir.
Adele,
Salams.
Adele, I don't think you need to feel that you put me on the spot. It is because we all share beautiful thoughts, such as what things like whatever has happened in my life has brought me to the here and now. To the here
And
now.
may you be blessed,
And the
and
here
may you
now.
be blessed, Rashid, because you're on your golden board and you are going to be blessed. Like Louis, you're going to get those gifts soon. And I wish abundance and blessings upon you and your home. Thank you.
Oh,
Thank you so much.
wow, Adele, Rashid. Wow, thank you so much for that testimony. And thank you for breaking those bonds, those chains. Thank you for releasing yourself from them. You know,
Yeah.
I met your beautiful wife, Rosie, in Cape Town last year, and she is a ray of sunshine. You two, may you both be forever blessed.
Amen.
Thank you
So are
so
you,
much for
thank you.
sharing.
Amen.
So are
Thank you so
thank
much.
you. I glimpsed you.
Thank you, Rashid. I'm so proud of you. Thank you. Well, folks, that is what tonight is about. That's how your vibe attracts your tribe. And I'm so proud to have Rosie and Sido in my tribe. Okay, now that I've got all emotional on the call, it's because it's from the heart and I love these people dearly. Before we carry on with our worldwide guests, I know everybody wants to know what is happening with compression. So I'm going to ask Melissa if she would speak very briefly. We did put out a post today. I'm going to read the message in case you haven't read it. But Melissa, do you want to explain first where we're at? And then I'll read the notice, and then we'll carry on with more testimonies.
Yes, I would love to. Adele, why don't you read the notice, and then I will just
Okay.
add on to that. Would you like me
All
to
right.
pull up anything, or are you just going to read the
No,
notice
no.
from the phone?
I will read it. It's not a problem. It is on all the groups in the Telegram group, folks. It says, please note compression rules. Before you query anything, please, before you send anything to support, please remember the rules that we have told you about throughout the compression process, and just check that you are not querying something that is actually meant to happen. So these are the rules. I'm going to mention one at a time, and Melissa will emphasize anything she needs to. So the first rule, compression is all about attracting your tribe, which is why it's the theme for tonight's call. Compression was implemented to realign groups of people, to get people back together. The primary rule of Gift of Legacy is always follow your inviter. That always applies. Phyllis?
100%. Yeah.
Okay. Rule number 2, legends and confirmed gifters were never eligible for compression.
That's true. And
Correct?
the reason for that is 100% correct, because legends should always be remaining legends. And because you're an unconfirmed gifter, you haven't actually gifted your legend on the board. So you've obviously made a pledge to actually gift that specific legend. So therefore, you cannot be shuffled around during compression. That would just be so unfair. So unconfirmed gifters as well as legends will still be in those positions once compression is completed.
Okay. Builders and guides were eligible for compression. To realign groups of people, some guides needed to be moved to build a position in order for them to follow their inviter.
That's correct. So I just want to tag onto that. So as well as confirmed gifters. So if you're a confirmed gifter, you may have noticed that, oh, wow, I was a confirmed gifter. And now all of a sudden I've moved on to a builder position on another board. And the most amazing thing happened. I think it was on Friday. Somebody contacted me. They got a gold gift. And this person was a confirmed gifter on the gold board. This was Thursday afternoon. They were a confirmed gifter on their gold board, but they were not directly behind their inviter. Nevertheless, they were so happy to actually gift that legend on the board. While compression was being run, they actually moved from the gifted position to directly behind their inviter on a builder position on the goal board. So the inviter was in the guide position and they went directly underneath their inviter in the builder position. So guess what happens there, folks? Because that specific legends board is complete and there's no space for more builders or guides to be plugged in, that now legend got an extra gold gift coming into their board. I mean, how awesome is that? And this is somebody who really, really, really needed it. They were far too shy to come on the call this evening, but they just couldn't believe it that their luck, where they just received a gift, and this person, not knowing who they were or where were they from, because they were on opposite ends of the world, still gave their gift unconditionally to the legend. And when compression happened, they now went find their inviter and they're now in the builder position behind the inviter. And the person who received that gift couldn't believe it because now somebody else has come onto the board, because the builder that's on that board's invitees now come back on the board as because they completed their silver board. So imagine how awesome that is. They get to receive an extra gold gift. Well, extra $1,600. I mean, where would you get that, Adele?
No, that's amazing. Truly amazing. Okay, rule number 4. If a user was unable to follow the inviter, they were placed on a board with someone who is linked to the same original inviter link. This keeps groups together. It keeps the tribe together. Correct?
100% correct, yes.
Okay. Right. Please listen carefully to rule number 5. missing legends. Missing legends have never been part of Trickle Up. A missing legend is either replaced by a GGM profile as a custodian of the board, or during compression, it might have been replaced by a legend who was left as a sole little person on their own little board. All right. So where legends were isolated on their own board with no one around them, those legends were put into positions automatically by the system to fill the legend position. So the second option of legends who came to fill empty positions only applies when 8 gift positions are available. These legends are on your board, but they are not linked to your team. So they are not influencing your lineage at all. They are actually helping you. Please gift them so that both they and you can continue your journey with your people. Guides never trickle up into the legend position. Guides never, ever trickle up into the legend position. And before Melissa says anything, compression is automated. The algorithm, which is the coding that runs our website, which is Gift of Legacy, automatically, according to the coding, places people. Nobody picks and chooses, and it is certainly not done manually. Phyllis?
100%. I'll just start with what you ended off with there. So the reason why a guide cannot trickle up to the legend position, because there are some instances when a legend has quit Gift of Legacy after they've received 4 gifts or 5 gifts, and they've just decided, you know what, this is too much, and I've received something and I don't want to receive anymore. So if that guide were to actually trickle up to a legend position, they would be shortchanged. They would maybe only get 3 gifts. So therefore, they wouldn't be able to go onto the $400 board nor the $100 perpetual board. This is one of the main reasons in the code why a guide cannot trickle up to a legend position. So the 2 instances where you will find legends on your board will be if A, there's absolutely no legend on your board and you contact support, we will plug in a GGM, which is graciously givers movement position, onto the legend position, because A, they can accept gifts that are less than the entire denomination on the board. And B, as well as, guys, remember, GGM is funding our beautiful, beautiful, beautiful Gift of Legacy. They pay for the coding, for the development, for everything. And I just want to thank Hercules for that. So when you guys are gifting GGM, please do gift them cheerfully and wonderfully, and just put in a note of thanks. I know they will really, really appreciate it. And then secondly, remember when everybody quits on your board and you were just a legend on your own? Oh my gosh, people went into panic. So what happened was we had to take all those legends that were all on their own and plug them into boards where there were no confirmed gifters. So either A, all 8 gifter spots were empty, or there were unconfirmed gifters, so gifters all in red, where the legend could actually accept all 8 gifts. So currently, as we sit here, as of yesterday morning, there are no legends. There should be no legends on their own on a board. So if, as Adele says, you find a legend on your board, you wake up tomorrow and you see a legend on your board, and you'll be like, oh my gosh, I don't know this person. They are from, I won't mention a country because I don't want to do that, but they're from South Africa and I don't want to gift them because I'm from Iceland. You know what, guys, like Adele said, gift with the cheerful, loving heart, because you're helping them move on. And once they graduate off that board, they will go and find their teams and they will go into gifted positions on their perpetual board as well as the board that they need to go onto. So just remember that and take that into heart. So that's what I want to say about that point. Thanks, Adele.
Thank you. And then the last one, anyone who is auto-removed. Now you're auto-removed if you don't log in within 30 days. If you are auto-removed and you haven't reactivated yourself, you're auto-removed from the system. You can ask to be reactivated, but there is a penalty. If you have been auto-removed, and you are reactivated, the system automatically places you in a position where you are needed to help another board. So you as the person who is reactivated will not go back to the board where you were, even if you were a legend, gifter, guide, builder, doesn't matter. You will not go to the board you were removed from. You will go to another board. Please be gracious and kind to the people on the board that you land on, because they are there to help you. And then if you are on a board and somebody appears on your board that you don't know, again, this is cross-pollination. It is part of Gift of Legacy. There is still an element of cross-pollination. We are a worldwide community. We love everybody. We do not discriminate. And the one rule about gifting is that you gift from your heart unconditionally. So whoever the legend is, gift them. And if you get somebody on your board, they're not interfering with your lineage because the system has checked that nobody else can go there. So please be kind and caring, and let's not discriminate. Let's not be nasty. Let's do my favorite thing, hashtag be kind, because everybody needs some kindness in the world today. So that's all we're asking, that everybody in GL is kind to the people on their boards. I always say that your board is your tribe at that moment in time. So whichever board you're on, that is your tribe. Yes, you've got your bigger tribe, your team, but your board is your tribe. And if you all work together, you will move the board and people will move off and go on their journey. But please, let's be kind. We all are here to thrive together. That is the principle of Ubuntu. Together we thrive, not I will only gift this person, I will only gift that person. We don't want you here. Please don't say that. Because when people in a community isolate people, then we are from the old world and we are from Gift of Legacy. We are a community, just like Rashid said. We are not people who are shackled down by the old world.
Absolutely. You know, sure, Hadal, thank you so much for that. And thank you for reminding the community of that as well. You know, when there's so many instances where perhaps you were unable to log into your board and you were automatically removed. And it's not because Gift of Legacy doesn't like you, it's because the people on the board needed to move forward and perhaps you were going to hold back their journey, or maybe something happened and maybe you were hospitalized or anything, a number of reasons why you couldn't log into your profile. But we're giving you the opportunity to come back into Gift of Legacy to the position that you were on, provided that there are spaces on the board. So if you were in a gold position, on a gold board, a silver board, as well as a bronze board, if you were unable to log into your profile, we will plug you back in. And like Adele's saying, you will not go automatically to your team. You will go into where there are available spaces on those specific boards. And when we do run compression again, if there's spaces on your team's boards, then you'll shuffle around and you'll go back to your team. Or you just, while you're on that board, make some new friends. Good grief, we've got friends all over the world. I mean, I think I've got a friend from Gift of Legacy in almost every single continent. I cannot wait till we have like a Gift of Legacy cruise around the world where we're just able to visit everybody and just get to know each other better. So please make friends. This is your new family. Just get to know them, get to know their culture, get to know their country, get to know everything about them. Form friendships, and who knows where that will lead to. Thanks, Adele.
Awesome. So, Veliz, when I was younger, I used to always hear this term, from Russia with love. And when I saw we had a Russian community, I was really excited. And I'm a sucker for giving people nicknames. So I need to apologize to Alexander because I called him Victor for quite a few Zoom calls. But his name is Alexander, but to me, he's Victor. I don't know why.
Okay.
But Alexander, I call you Victor. And I watched the Russian the Russian presentations, they present live on their Telegram group, and I don't understand a word they say, but I love watching. I pop in and I listen a little bit and I leave. But Alexander has got two people who are going to share tonight, and he's going to introduce. So Alexander, over to you.
Good. Hello, любые people, ja, oder so ist ungefähr так, да? Окей. Дорогие друзья, я от всей души приветствую вас именно здесь, в этом зале, да. Я очень рад, что я с вами увиделся. Карла, Adele, Valisa, Candice, ja, das ist so ist eine Herz von mir, ne? Значит, дорогие друзья, я хочу вам передать огромный привет от именно русскоязычной диаспоры, от нашей огромной компании, и дать слово, чтобы рассказала историю одного из наших активных партнеров. Это у нас Злата Малкина. Пожалуйста, Злата.
Всем привет. Привет. Меня зовут Злата. Я из России. Мне 47 лет. Немного расскажу о себе. Я выросла без родителей и очень рано пошла работать, как только закончила школу. Вот уже в 22 года у меня был свой бизнес. Я выращивала и продавала розы. И у меня была большая мечта посадить большой парк роз, чтобы это был парк для отдыха. Но так получилось, что в 2013 году я попала в аварию дорожную и получила много травм, которые приковали меня к кровати. Вот. И я тогда была в отчаянии, и мне пришлось заново учиться и ходить, и жить. И вот именно в этот момент трудности в моей жизни мне пришло такое осознание ценности жизни. Вот. И в это время мой бизнес, он пришел в упадок. И когда я стала на ноги, я искала посильные способы заработка. Это было непросто. В это время я погрязла в долгах, в кредитах, и мне нужно было заботиться о своей дочери несовершеннолетней. Ну, я справлялась. Вот с даром наследия я познакомилась в феврале 2022 года. И это сразу откликнулось в моем сердце, идея дарения. Я присоединилась к платформе и потом постепенно стала изучать алгоритм. Слушала видеопрезентации от создателей. И в этот момент я поняла, что лидеры команд в России, они нарушают правила и алгоритм. Они искажают саму идею, саму ценность Gift of Legacy и преподносят это как форму заработка. И в то же время я заметила, что нет никакого контакта с создателями. Вот, тогда я написала Candice сообщение в Telegram и спросила: подскажите, пожалуйста, кто-нибудь есть в России команда, которая соблюдает правила и играет в эту игру честно? И к радости Candice сразу ответила, и она дала мне номер телефона Александра Вирт и написала теплые пожелания. Мне было это очень приятно. Вот. И я очень рада, что я познакомилась с Александром Вирт, вот, и попала в настоящую замечательную команду единомышленников. Потому что Александр, он грамотно, с вниманием, с любовью и заботой относится к каждому участнику и помогает нам расти и понимать алгоритм в сообществе. И также вдохновляет нас всех своим примером. Мы поддерживаем друг друга, общаемся в чате и уже становимся ближе и ближе, как одна семья. Вот. И за это все я хочу сердечно поблагодарить всю команду создателей Gift of Legacy за вашу щедрость, за ваше бескорыстное стремление творить добро и за эту удивительную возможность, которую вы даете любому человеку в мире менять свое мышление, свою жизнь и менять этот мир. лучшему. И я желаю всем участникам сообщества процветания, здоровья, личностного роста и как можно больше последователей нам всем во всем мире. С любовью и уважением к вам, Злата.
Adele?
Thank you. Yes, Melissa or Mil, which one of you is going to translate that for you, because you speak Russian better than me?
Okay, I can do that.
Okay, Mil's going to
Right.
translate.
Yes, right. Okay. So, hi all. My name is Zlata. I'm 47 years old and from Russia. I grew up without parents, and after graduating from school, immediately went to work. From the age of 22, I developed my own flower business, grew and sold roses, and eventually became an employer myself. I really liked my job, and I dreamed of opening a large recreation park, a rose garden. In 2013, I was in a car accident and suffered multiple injuries that left me bedridden. I was in despair. I had to learn to walk and live again. At this time came the realization of the value of life. My business came to an end, and I was looking for feasible opportunities to earn money. I was mired in debt and loans as I still took care of my daughter. I learned about the gift of legacy in February 2022. The idea of giving gifts resonated in my heart. I joined the platform and began to study the algorithm in more depth. I was translating presentations from the creators and realizing the team leaders in Russia do not follow the rules for registering on abundance boards, representing GL as a network business, and do not cooperate with the creators. Then I wrote to Candace and asked, is there a team in Russia that plays by the rules of the community? I immediately received an answer with Alexander's number and warm wishes. I was very glad to meet and be invited to a wonderful team of like-minded people who shared my love for GL. Alexander tactfully, competently, with attention, care, and love, teaches us and inspires the whole team with his example. We support each other and really become one big family. I want to sincerely thank the entire team of creators for your heart's generosity and selfless desire to do good, for this amazing opportunity for any person to change their thinking, their lives, and the whole world for the better. I wish all community teams prosperity, health, interesting ideas for growth, and their implementation, and as many followers as possible around the world, with warm love and respect for you.
Thank you. Alexander,
Yeah.
do you want to introduce our next person? I don't know if it's a lady.
Да, я хочу еще пригласить одного человека, Валентина у нас еще есть, да, но у нее не включается микрофон, и я сам зачитаю полностью, вы, наверное, меня не понимаете, но я зачитаю сам, от нее именно. Меня зовут Валентина, мне 73 года. Я представляю то поколение, в котором стереотипы поведения, мышления были выбраны годами. Школа, институт, семья, работа и пенсия. Работа была любимая. Стаж 45 лет. И кадровой службы. А вот размер пенсии, который государство определило, предполагает делать 3D. Доедать, донашивать и доживать. У меня была мечта в старости иметь дополнительный доход. Некоторое время я пыталась работать в сетевом бизнесе, но это не принесло желаемого результата. Когда я услышала информацию о сообществе Gift of Legacy, мне очень понравилась идея, и я подумала о том, что смогу помочь многим людям. Поэтому я приняла решение сразу и стала участником. Ознакомившись подробно, я увидела масштабность идеи, условия, алгоритм продвижения по доскам изобилия. Мы от души, с радостью отправляем в подарок $100 незнакомому человеку, зарядив его своей положительной энергетикой и без ожидания чего-то взамен. На минутку представим состояние человека, получившего этот подарок. Для нас всех сообщество Gift of Legacy – это дар Вселенной и проверка, готовы ли мы дарить и получать такие подарки, которые приведут нас к изобилию. Это от Валентины. Пожалуйста, переводите.
Thank you, Victor. Alexander. Melissa, would you translate for us, please?
Thank you so much, Alexander. Oh, goodness, I'm just enjoying listening to all these different dialects and all these different languages, and it's just beautiful. So the second testimony, let me just open up here, comes from Shikhardinia Valentina. I hope I'm pronouncing this correctly. My name is Valentina. I'm 73 years old. I represent the generation in which stereotypes of behavior and thinking have been developed over the years. School, college, family, work, and pension. The work was favorite. 45 years of experience in the personal service, but with the size of my pension, with the which the state has determined, suggests that only 3 could be fulfilled. I had a dream to have an additional income in my old age from the time I came to work in the network business, but did not ever bring the desired result. When I heard of the Gift of Legacy community, I really liked the idea and thought that I could help so many people. I made a decision right away to become a member. And after reviewing this more in detail, I actually saw the scale of the idea, how it works, the algorithm, and the condition which actually moves the boards along abundantly. We sincerely, with pleasure, send $100 as a gift to a complete stranger, sending it to him with our positive energy and without expecting anything in return. From that moment, I could only imagine the state of the person who received the gift from all of us. Gift of Legacy community is the gift from the universe, and it's a test. Are we ready to give and receive such gifts so that it will lead us all into abundance? Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Oh,
Thank you. Thank you thank you for all the love from Russia. You've made my childhood dreams come true tonight. Thank you. Now, folks, on a call just a few weeks ago, Walid spoke. He is in Dubai, and I know that's on Melissa's bucket list of places she wants to travel to. Walid,
I've been there a few times.
okay, you've been there a few times, but you still want to go back. But Walid is, it's an amazing story. He came to join Gift of Legacy, if I'm correct, through the Spanish community, but he speaks English, but first he's going to speak in his native tongue, and then he's going to translate for us. So we don't need to translate. Over to Walid.
Assalamu alaikum, Walid.
وعليكم السلام، كيف الحال؟ إن شاء الله كل شيء تمام. أنا موجود معاكم الحين من دبي، قاعد أكلمكم، وسعيد إن أنا أكون ضمن ال Gift of Legacy community. ولا أدري إذا في أحد الحين يفهمني بالعربي أو لا، ولكن أقول لكم إن أنا سعيد إن أنا موجود الحين، و very thankful. It's very hard for me to actually express in Arabic because no one is understanding me except for myself, I guess. No one speaks Arabic here. Is there?
It doesn't matter. It sounded beautiful.
Yeah. It's very interesting to actually flip. But yeah, what I'm saying over here, I'm very blessed that I became part of the community. I actually got introduced by Gift of Legacy like 8 months ago, but it wasn't the right time for me. And then they contacted me again, and here I am with you guys. That's basically what I said in Arabic.
We are so glad you are here, and we just know from your vibe and from your energy that you're with the right community, and we love having you on board. You have already brought so much to our international presenters group, and we're very grateful. So thank you for joining us this evening. Thank you.
Likewise. Thank you very much for having me.
Thank you. And then Oliver, can we unmute Oliver so he can introduce Carla to us, please? Oliver?
I've asked him to unmute.
He might be translating.
There we
Okay,
go.
then just unmute Carla. Carla is from our Spanish-speaking community. I will speak about Carla once she has spoken, because I will translate. She's a very special lady in our community. Carla, over to you.
Hello, everyone. Unmuted. Sorry, Carla.
Hello, everyone. I'm and read my testimony in English. Hello, my name is Carla from Cabudare, Venezuela. I am graphic designer. And before getting to know Gift of Legacy, I dedicate most my time to work more than 4 hours a day or very early in the morning. And I feel my salary wasn't enough for me and my family. When I got to know about community in a Zoom presentation, I gave myself the opportunity to believe and gave the leap of faith in conditionality. I was the best that happened to me because today I am the gold board. And honestly, I getting to know abundance not only economically, but also with unconditional friends and around. Where there was a critical time in my life, my computer got broken and I was feeling
I think we've just lost Carla.
surprised that 2 friends of community support me and they give me a brand new computer. I so grateful for them. They asked me to keep it secret, but they are here in this room. And I appreciate this so much that I enjoy helping with graphic design for the community in Latin America and making logos for all other communities in the world.
Oh, Carla, thank you so much and congratulations on your gold board. Woohoo! There's the computer, everybody. And Carla is responsible for the most beautiful, colorful logo that you see on our Gift of Legacy Telegram group. She is the designer. It is her creativity there. And very soon, all of our international groups will have the new logos that Carla has been working on. Carla, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you for all that you are doing. We know that you and Paula and all of the international Telegram group presenters are doing so much. We are greatly in gratitude to all of you, but for your creativity, mwah, thank you so much.
Thank you. I'm so excited. Bless you.
We can't wait to hear when you get that gift, Okay, somebody else who's very special in our Spanish community is Lalin. And Lalin, are you going to speak in Spanish, please? We'd love to hear some Spanish, and then will do your translation.
Okay. Hola.
Buenas noches.
Yes, hola, buenas noches. Aquí en España. Voy a hablar en castellano porque tengo ganas de escuchar el castellano aquí. I'm going to speak in Spanish because I want to hear Spanish in this community right now, okay?
Gracias.
Yo soy Lolín Fernández, tengo 65 años, estoy viviendo en España, soy venezolana y aquí desde hace 10 años. Yo siempre he sido una mujer muy curiosa y una mujer muy emprendedora. Y desde hace 25 años atrás yo empecé en el negocio del multinivel y agradezco mucho, mucho, mucho porque aprendí a poder ayudar a otros mientras me voy ayudando a mí misma. Y creo que esa esencia uno nunca la pierde. Después empecé con negocios digitales, criptomonedas, y etcétera, inteligencia artificial y todo este rollo. Pero hubo muchos obstáculos, muchos fraudes por el camino. Y renuncié a todo eso realmente con mucha tristeza y frustración al respecto. Cuando ya no encontraba nada más y yo estaba así como rendida, de verdad me rendí a Dios y le dije, Dios, porfa, una oportunidad, algo que aparezca en mi camino. algo que yo pueda hacer que no sea un negocio. No quería ya más negocio. Y apareció un estado de WhatsApp en mi teléfono. Alguien que había puesto que estaba desarrollando algo interesante y yo lo conocía como una persona de negocio. Y le dije, ¿qué es eso? Directamente me mandó a un Zoom de presentación y yo cuando vi aquello sentí mariposas en mi estómago. Dije, yo quiero hacer esto. Ya yo conocía este tipo de movimiento porque estuve hace unos cuantos años, pero lo que realmente me atrapó fue la posibilidad de ayudar a mucha gente también, pero a generar esos ingresos a través de regalos, a través del amor, pero sobre todo llegar a platino y poder recibir también todos esos perpetuos una y otra vez. Cada vez que decían una y otra vez, yo, oh, wow. Por lo tanto, decidí entrar y fue así como un amor a primera vista, realmente. Y pues nada, yo pensé, esto es la paz financiera que yo me merezco, porque he trabajado toda mi vida apoyando a la gente y yo amo hacerlo y quiero seguirlo haciendo. Por lo tanto, cuando vinieron los tiempos difíciles del año pasado, 2022, fue muy desafiante para mí. Mis primeros regalos de plata fueron para un cumpleaños hermoso que hicimos a mi padre de 96 años. Algunos aquí en la comunidad lo conocieron, lo vieron el cumpleaños. Fue todo lo que él quiso a la orilla de la playa, súper bonito. Y cuando mi padre me preguntó, Lolín, ¿cómo hiciste para pagar esto? Yo le dije, con los regalos que el universo me está mandando. Y un mes después falleció. Y también estuvieron allí los regalos y estuvo la comunidad para apoyarme en ese momento difícil. Y cuando pensé que ya todo había pasado, que ya todo iba a estar bien, en septiembre del 2022, dando mi regalo en el tablero de oro, en los siguientes días a mi marido le dio un ataque al corazón. Y yo dije, oh Dios, ¿qué pasa? Y también estuvieron mi comunidad y los regalos para soportarme. Entonces yo no puedo estar más agradecida y otra vez seguimos en el dar y recibir. Quiero de verdad, esto ha sido bien retador para mí. En el camino han quedado quizás mucha gente, han quedado amigos, ha quedado gente que no han seguido. Se han perdido estas bendiciones, pero yo siento que en algún momento volverán. Y bueno, anoche, en la medianoche, casi me despertó mi querido Rafael Corial, mi amigo y guía en el tablero, y me dijo, Lolín, hemos avanzado, nuestro tablero acaba de girar, nuestra leyenda Cassandra está completa y en este momento ya, sorpresa, ya eres leyenda en oro. Y han sido 5 meses de creer, de confiar, de que sí se puede, de que somos merecedores, de que no, nunca te rajes, como dicen los mexicanos, nunca, never quit, porque ahí es donde está el grave error. Sigue soñando, sigue creyendo. Yo tengo mi fe y mis sueños intactos. Y hoy, después de 10 meses, sé que el camino a la abundancia, no solo para mí, sino para miles de personas, está llegando. Así que gracias a los creadores, gracias a Del Baliza, gracias a a todos ustedes. Gracias a Paola, realmente, wow, yo creo que sin Paola yo no hubiera encontrado el camino, yo estaba muy perdida. Y gracias a mi Rafa, a Marta, Martica, todo ese equipo hermoso, mi Carlita Bella, todo ese equipo hermoso de gente de Latinoamérica y de España, que realmente los amo, los bendigo, y a cada uno de ustedes igualmente mis bendiciones. Gracias, gracias, gracias.
Mel, how good is your Spanish?
Right. Okay, Lolan, I don't know that my Spanish is anywhere near yours, but I can definitely read what's being translated. So, everybody, I'm Lolan Fernandez, Venezuelan living in Spain for the last 10 years. I've always been curious and a woman entrepreneur for the last 25 years. I've been in MLM businesses, finding there's the best way to support others than myself. Then I found myself in digital business, cryptocurrency and AI investments. But a lot of obstacles and frauds began happening, and I quit with sadness and frustration. When I surrendered with no hopes, I prayed to God, please help me to find the path. And in that very moment, a WhatsApp status popped up in front of my eyes. I have no doubts. I went straight to the Zoom presentation. I got this gut feeling. It was what I was looking for. And I asked for a link right away. It was love at first sight. I knew this kind of sacred economies years ago, but what kept my eyes wide open was the possibility of reaching platinum level and the perpetual boards. This is a financial place that I'm looking for years. This last 10 months has been an emotional up and down by giving and receiving that has allowed me to financially cover 3 of the most challenging situations. Part of my silver gift was used for my 96-year-old father's birthday. It was in front of the sea, plenty of joy and happiness with all my family. And my father told me, how did you pay for all of this? With my gifts from the universe, Dad. But 1 month later, he passed away, and I received the support of the community and my gifters when I thought that everything had happened. My husband had a heart attack, and I can remember in the waiting area of the hospital, sharing the beauty of GL in the Zoom presentation, and again giving and receiving gifts. It was the same month that I gave the golden gift, $1,600. Thanks, Paolo, for supporting me. I never stopped believing and dreaming, and the answer happened that day when I saw in my WhatsApp it was correct. Tonight at midnight, my dear friend and guide, Raphael, told us that we move forward in the gold board, and I'm the legend. My heart is full of gratitude to GL creators, all my team, and special thanks to Paula, Rafa, Martha, and Martika, and everyone for the love and support. Never give up. Please continue dreaming and sharing. You and your family deserves financial peace. Many thanks again. Many blessings. Thank you, Lolan. A pleasure to read your story.
So beautiful. So, so beautiful. Well, there's another special community that are touching hearts, and I just love going onto their Telegram group because it's filled with positivity and excitement and good vibes. And if I'm feeling down, and it happens, I pop into their Telegram group. I pop into lots of Telegram groups because I'm on all of them, but I pop into this Telegram group at the moment because their vibe attracts me, and that's the Romanian community. And tonight we've got Nia, who's going to speak on behalf of the Romanian community. Nia, we've kept you waiting, but are you ready to share with us, Nia? I think she's gone off screen.
No, I've unmuted her. She's back.
Hi, Nia. I don't know how to greet you in Romanian. You'll have to teach us. And then Melissa, will you translate?
Hello,
Yeah.
hello.
Oh, hello. I can do that. Hello. Nia? Nia, are you there? Hello, Nia?
I think while we're waiting for Nia, we could be having a problem with her transmission.
Okay. Well,
maybe
another
move on to-
country that's on my bucket list is Italy. And we've got Kudai, who's ready to speak to us and translate, because he is a translator, I believe. So Kudai, over to you in Italy.
Thank you. Okay, so can you hear me?
We can, loud and clear.
All right, so hello everyone. I'm so happy to be here and join this community. This community has given me so much. In Italian and a bit in English?
Yes, please.
Ok,
yes, please.
Allora in italiano volevo dire ciao a tutti, sono felicissima di fare parte di questa meravigliosa comunità di anime in cammino verso l'abbondanza. So I'm really happy to be joining this community of souls on the path of abundance. My idea has been from my heart since I was a kid. Can we all live together in this planet? Can we all work together? You know, it's something that really always touched my heart. Can we live in peace together and do something amazing together on this earth, right? So, fin da quando ero bambina, la mia cosa più importante era, come dire, ma ce la facciamo a vivere tutti insieme su questa terra? Ce la facciamo a fare qualcosa di meraviglioso insieme su questo pianeta, no? And so joining the Gift of Legacy community for me was really this path, no? We are working all together. We're working outside the system in order to create a community of people together, all people together. And so in this journey, I've been landing on several boards with people I didn't know, many people from South Africa, for example, that are friends to this day. We are in touch and we're communicating and we're saying, oh, how are you doing on your board? And shall we get together and proceed, and how, finding strategies, you know, to work together. E quindi nel mio percorso in Gift of Legacy sono finita in diverse tavole con persone che non conoscevo assolutamente, un gruppo grosso anche di sudafricani con cui siamo in contatto a tutt'oggi, dove ci telefoniamo, studiamo delle strategie per procedere, per andare avanti tutti insieme. And I joined Gift of Legacy last year in May, more or less, and it was I was experiencing the difficulties at the beginning. Even for the Italian community, sometimes people wouldn't understand the English system. They would make mistakes. We would get stuck for weeks before we would resolve problems and stuff. And it's been really like this working together that allowed us really to keep at it and to continue this patience, being patient. We have a say in Italy that says more or less, patience is the virtue of the strong ones. And quindi sono entrata in Gift of Legacy l'anno scorso più o meno a maggio, ed era un po' all'inizio, c'erano delle difficoltà, tanti italiani non capivano l'inglese, facevano degli errori, le tavole rimanevano bloccate, quindi si doveva lavorare insieme per superare questi problemi, no? E appunto grazie alla pazienza, che come diciamo in italiano la pazienza è la virtù dei forti, siamo riusciti a superare questa fase. And now to this day, I'm also in the gold board, and I'm so grateful. I'm really grateful for this journey, grateful. I met amazing people. I'm together with a really great team of friends, and some of them are near me. So we have meetings regularly. We meet each other for supper, or we just see each other, you know. And then there's the international community, so people in the board that I don't see, but I see in other occasions, or on WhatsApp, or on other platforms. And we keep at it. We want to go until the end. We want to do it. We want to reach the goal. We are not going to quit. So, volevo dire che in questo percorso sono anch'io adesso nella tavola d'oro, e ho una squadra di lavoro molto bella, di persone anche vicine a dove abito, quindi dove ci incontriamo anche di persona, ci incontriamo per cena, ci incontriamo per fare il nostro gruppo, per tenerci insieme, e con le altre persone che sono distanti ci troviamo in altri modi. I wanted to thank also Tanya. Tanya is our leader of the community in Italy. Tanya has become a great friend, and I really, really love her, and I thank her for the support that she's giving the community out of her heart. And I also want to thank you all from the community, the leaders, the co-leaders, the co-creators, the creators. I can feel your heart. I can feel your heart. So, volevo ringraziare anche Tania tantissimo. Tania è la leader degli italiani, ci tiene tutti insieme, dà il suo supporto con grande amore, grande cura. E volevo ringraziare tutti i presenti, tutti i leader, i co-leader, i creatori, i co-creatori, perché riesco veramente a percepire il vostro cuore. Thank you all.
Wow. Thank you so much. That was so beautiful. Thank you. Thank you. I see Nia is here again. Nia, we love watching the Romanian community. We love watching your Telegram group. Your vibe attracts me. I want to be part of your tribe. Tell us about your tribe.
Hello, everybody. Hello. Thank you very much. Mă numesc Nia Florei, sunt din România și am 54 de ani. Sunt super emoționată să mă aflu aici, dar în același timp sunt și fericită să împărtășesc cu voi cum mi s-a schimbat viața în doar câteva luni de zile. Locuiesc în Madrid, Spania, de peste 21 de ani și sunt casieră într-un centru comercial de 11 ani. Înainte de a găsi Gift of Legacy, am fost pe mai multe platforme de diferite și mi-am încercat norocul. Am făcut network marketing 7 ani de zile, dar nimic nu a funcționat așa cum mi-am dorit și cum mi-am imaginat eu. Eram tristă pentru că băiatul meu îmi cerea să-i cumpăr lucruri pentru calculator, pentru că dorește să se facă YouTuber. Nu puteam pentru că aveam din ce în ce mai multe neajunsuri și trăiam la limită din cauza a ceea ce se întâmplă în ziua de astăzi. Cu 2 salarii nu putem să facem prea multe. Am ajuns legendă în Gift of Legacy cu 2 conturi, iar acum sunt la platină, acceptată cu ambele conturi, dar și dăruitor, și am anunțat că la mine la muncă că din 1 aprilie nu voi mai merge la muncă și mă voi dedica 100% la Gift of Legacy. Cu Gift of Legacy, visul meu de a-mi recâștiga controlul vieții se îndeplinește. Sunt un om fericit, iar acum doresc să ajut și să susțin multă lume să facă la fel ca și mine. Pentru că viziunea noastră în România, românilor de pretutindeni, este mult mai mare decât să primim cadouri în abundență. Trebuie să ajutăm mult mai mult și mai bine. Când mi s-a prezentat Gift of Legacy, prin intermediul unei rețele de socializare în Facebook, am simțit în interiorul meu că este ceva măreț. Dar am decis să-mi dau timp să investighez din luna martie și până luna iunie. În 13 iunie anului 2022, anul trecut, am luat decizia să intru pentru că am văzut că nu am nimic de pierdut. Din 3 septembrie 2022 am început să dau prezentări, iar acum am construit o comunitate de mai mult de 1000 de persoane din România, români de pretutindeni, și acum am început să construim o comunitate de latino-spanioles aici în Madrid și de Polonia, lider de Polonia, care mi s-au alăturat. Este ceva de vis. Este ceva incredibil. Mulțumesc cu recunoștință tuturor celor care au crezut în mine și care au crezut în Gift of Legacy și mulțumesc din inimă creatorilor Gift of Legacy în numele comunității România. Candice y todo el mundo. Gracias. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Melissa, are you going to translate?
Of course, yes. Let me just find the translation. Nia, thank you so much. I'm going to pretend like I'm Nia, not as beautifully sounding as her. My name is Nia Florei. I'm from Romania. I've been living in Madrid, Spain for over 21 years. I work in a shopping center as a cashier for the last 11 years. I have 2 children, 1 grandson, who is 2.5 years old. Before finding Gift of Legacy, I was on several platforms and I tried my luck. I did the network marketing for 7 years, but nothing worked as I imagined it could be. I was very sad because my boy kept asking me to buy things for his computer because he wanted to become a YouTuber. And I couldn't because I had more and more shortcomings and was living literally on the edge because of what was happening and what we were seeing happen in the world. I reached legend position 3 weeks ago on 2 of my profiles, and now I am in platina accepted. So I'm guessing here she has just been accepted on a platinum board. Wow. And I was announced at work from the 1st of April, where I no longer go. With Gift of Legacy, she's resigned. Yeah, I wanted to say, I think she's resigned from work, which is amazing that she was able to do so. With Gift of Legacy, my dream of regaining control over my life is finally coming true. I am happy and now want to help and support as many people do the same as me, because our vision as a community in Romania is much bigger than receiving gifts in abundance. When I was introduced to Gift of Legacy through a social network, I had a gut feeling it was something great. It took my time to investigate from March to June last year. And that's when I took the decision to enter and to join Gift of Legacy, because I saw I had nothing to lose here. From September the 3rd, 2022, I started giving presentations and have now built a community of more than 1,000 people from Romania, together with 3 girls that I started with in just 5 months. Now that we have started to build a community of Latinos and Spanish in Madrid, leaders from Poland have also joined us, and it's becoming something really dreams are made about. I just want to say thank you with gratitude to all who believed in me, and thank you from the bottom of my heart to the creators of Gift of Legacy on behalf of the Romanian community. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Wow, that's so beautiful.
Thanks, Mia.
So beautiful. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Right, we've got 2 more people. We are not representing all of our international communities tonight. Some people could not make it, but next month we will have speakers from other communities. So our last community is our Canadian community. Can we please unmute Liberty? Liberty is going to speak in French and then translate. Bonjour, are you there?
Bonjour, oui, merci beaucoup Adèle, merci tout le monde. C'est extraordinaire de voir tous les gens de partout dans le monde qui communiquent dans leur langue aussi. Ça me fait très chaud au cœur. It's very dear to my heart, this community, and to hear the people from all over the world. That's what we wanted for so long. I wanted that for so long, people. And so, alors, je suis très contente. Et c'est juste pour vous dire que nous, on est là depuis un certain temps. We have been in gifting communities for a while. It had started with the Mexican woman, and it was just women. And it was a healing community as well as a gifting one. And in that time, of my time, I did not want to work anymore. Like a lot of people, I did not like what it was outside. I wanted to be inside something else that was inclusive, that was a community. And so when the Mexican woman invited us, we went in and we also did a lot of healing, which is also what a community like us is doing. That's the other part of the gifts that we receive from gifting communities. And then we went on into a Canadian one where we included our men, because they would see us coming with money and they say, hey, we want part in that too. And so we included the men, and it was an amazing thing. And we have become leaders. And my dream that I thought I could never have, because I could never stay long in a job. It was tiring me. The capitalist, or the way the world was working, was not working for me ever since I was a young child either, like you, Kundai, and a lot of people like us. And so, but I still wanted in my life once my house. I wanted a house. That was it. because I was more of a gypsy kind of person. But one day I said, hey, I got to put my roots somewhere. And so I was like talking to my friend, she was giving a massage, and right there behind me, my Aboriginal grandmother came and said, and I received her message. She said, this daughter, talking about gifting community, this daughter is the way to live. And when she said that, I still have the shivers. And when she said that, she's from the other world there. I knew that was it for me and forever. So I've been in gifting communities for 7 years now. But the one that was missing was this one, the international one, because we all are one. And so we want to be together. And when the pandemic happened, and by the way, I did get my house, but I bought my house with gifts from the gifting community in Canada, but I found it was not the house I wanted. I wanted security. My security, I get it from the gifts. I get it financially, but I get it by being with people too. And it's the most important one, to be with the family, because if something happened like the pandemic did, it was the best security I've ever had in my life, being able to connect with everybody. And so from then on, for me, it was a no-brainer. It's a way of living, and it's a way of giving, and it's the way of receiving, and it's the flow of the sea. You go out, you go in, you go out, you go in, all together. And when we do that, we heal. We heal the earth. We heal Mother Earth. We heal the people. And we have to heal the men. We have to heal the woman. And we all do that with the energy. The energy is the money, but the energy is us. The energy we give in a gift of legacy, the hello, how are you this morning? Do you want to go for a coffee? Do you need help? That kind of energy is not financial, but it's human. So it's always going to be the human energy before the financial one, but they go together. So I say that for us, anyways, we love what you guys have been doing in Gift of Legacy. I just am so happy to see the whole world coming together because of you guys. So thank you, everybody who's doing it. I know it's a big job. You guys who are doing it behind the scenes there, I know it's big. Even just doing this today is a big thing. So thank you so much for being there. Thank you, every single one of you, for taking time to talk to somebody who may not have their two people, or they don't know, they're like very new. Thank you for taking that time, because that's what we do now. We take the time, we go on Zoom, Telegram, we ask who needs help with what, and who can help, and so we create our little cells in our tribe, and then every 2 weeks, we do a Zoom call for everybody from the country. And then, yeah, so we present ourselves and we give each other a lot of support. So I don't know what else. I mean, I did not expect to be here this morning, but this afternoon or this night. But thank you, everybody.
Thank you, merci beaucoup. Thank you so much, Liberty, and thank you. We have one more special lady. She's not here, she's at work, but she has sent us a video, and that is Corinne. She is our leader in the French Canadian community, and she sent us a video. And after that, Melissa, you're welcome to wrap up the call.
Hello. A little testimonial of the joy of being part of this incredible concept that is Gift of Legacy. It is very cold where we are right now. We're like -20, quite cold, but we are very warm in our hearts. And we are starting to really touch this feeling of abundance. I am entering my platinum board for the first time. So, you know, I did all the stages and now it's going to be platinum. And then I start to think, okay, got to remember, you know, keep 4 gifts and all that. And then, no, don't need to keep 4 gifts, only 1, because this is the last stage. And that's where you really get how big this is. We start by gifting $100 to someone somewhere, and it's always great to receive $100 gift. But as we move along, it is becoming bigger and bigger. And when I was a legend in the silver board, well, my gift allowed me to have a doula. I don't know if everybody knows what is a doula, but it's a woman that is gonna that accompanies a woman giving birth that wants to give birth naturally. So well, everything has a cost, and I was able to offer that to my daughter, which made a very, very big difference in her experience of delivering a human being. Then with my gold gift, I was able to well, do something for myself. I needed a dental repair for a long, long time, and it is happening. And now platinum is going to bring a whole new dimension. So this is the gifting part. Now, what about the people part? Well, I am part of the translating team. Paola is doing an incredible job in having people from everywhere in the world bringing Gift of Legacy in their own languages, and you can tell by the accent I'm bringing Gift of Legacy in French. And by being part of this team, I get to discover incredible people that are on the other side of the planet, that are maybe next to me, meaning on the same continent, but not necessarily. And it is such a joy to be able to to be part of changing the world with the world. Because when I talk to people from South Africa and from Canada, well, that's the other side of the world, and we all have the same mindset. Yes, we want abundance. Yes, we want to be able to change some of our circumstances in life, but ultimately, we want to bring a new way of thinking, a new way of being to change the world, and that is great. Well, no, it is grand. It is very grand. So, well, thank you, Gift of Legacy. Thank you for the co-creators. I thought of it because the concept, again, I'll say it, is incredible. Just think that perpetual cycle. It's just incredible. So I wish everybody lots of abundance, lots of joy, and lots of love.
And that was Corinne. Melissa, over to you.
Oh, wow. Gosh, all these testimonies. I just want to firstly say thank you to everybody in our beautiful community for just sharing from your hearts. Really, I felt it. Gosh, yeah. Thank you. Just thank you. I just want to touch a little bit on compression. As you guys know, it is complete. We are done with compression. A little bit of stats, because you guys know I like numbers. We took 20,000 boards and we made them into 2,000 boards. I just want you guys just to think about that for a little moment. 20,000 boards were compressed into 2,000 boards. That is incredible. That is incredible. There was a lot of time and a lot of effort that went into this round of compression, and a lot of correction, trying to get the lineages back together, because, we were a brand new community a year ago. I know we had to basically launch, and then we started building as we were going along. When we thought something would work, we'd backpedal and be like, oh, snap, that wouldn't work. So I just want to say thank you to each and every one of you for being patient with us. And I want to thank everybody who assists in support. from the ladies who are on the call. Thank you, thank you, thank you. To the people who are translating, thank you, thank you, thank you. To the people in the back, gosh, who help us in support, who actually respond to the tickets and assign the tickets. Guys, there's only 4 of us. And it's a lot of work. Imagine 4 of us for hundreds of thousands of people. We are doing our most best. And I just want to say thank you for your patience. And thank you, because sometimes we get some really kind messages. And I just want to say thank you, thank you, thank you. And to those angels who are working in the background, thank you, thank you, thank you. To everybody who's doing everything, building their little pockets of communities, hosting their little Zooms, motivating the community, for the posters. Carla, oh my goodness, I finally get to see your beautiful face. Thank you. Paula has told me all about you. Your graphics are amazing. We are so blessed and fortunate to have you in our communities. I just want to say thank you, thank you, thank you. And I cannot wait for you to get onto the platinum board and to receive and to come back and give us a testimony. To everybody here, I just want to say thank you. Gosh, it's been a wonderful journey. And from myself and the rest of the core team, I just want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart. And also thank you to the communities within Gift of Legacy and the participants who understand that it costs money to run Gift of Legacy and who've made little donations to GGM this past week. It really, 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 really means a lot. And we are so, so, so grateful to each and every one of you who are able to do so. I wish you all abundance, prosperity, and let 2023 make us 2023. Thank you, thank you, thank you, everybody. I love all of you.
Thanks,
everybody.
Melissa. Thank you, everybody.
Thanks, everybody.
Thank you.
Thank you, everybody.
See you
Thank
again.
you, Mom.
Thank
See you
happy.
next month.
Yeah.
Thank
Good
you.
night,
Thank
everybody.
you. Gracias, gracias, gracias.
Gracias, gracias. Good night.
Gracias.
Take care, Ki.
See you now.
He's speaking other languages now.
Schlafen Sie gut.
Gracias, gracias.